This is Akane Shinjo. She was introduced to the game during Worldspan Arc-like events, which is regarded one of the most successful collabs in Azur Lane's history, with the revenue reaching over 90 million RMB. But how are the collabs in Azur Lane right now? Well, we begin with Azur Lane's first ever English server collab, Visitors from Another Dimension, which had a roster consisting of Purple Heart, White Heart, Black Heart, Green Heart, and both Noir and Blanc. The developers also gave everyone a free Neptune if you were Commander level 15 or above. The good old task gave you word for completing all 7 of them. Overall, the collab was successful and racked up a whopping 100 million RMB, both EN and JP combined of course. However, the next collab Virtual Connection, event that introduced Kizuna Ai and her other variants, was also a successful collab, racking up a 58 million RMB, especially taking consideration when you had only 4 obtainable ships, compared to today's minimum of 6 obtainable characters. Arguably, the best thing about this event was the gear skins. The iconic Fuck You and Kawaii BB shells were on people's wishlists. Your star, please rerun these gear skins. Speaking of reruns, the Hololive event is still to this day one of the most highly requested collab reruns for Azur Lane, and with its revenue of 78 million RMB, no wonder. Looking Glass of Fact and Fiction introduced VTubers such as Aqua, Fubuki, Xian, and 4 other VTubers from Hololive. It's easily a fan favorite collab. However, due to some problems, a collab rerun with Hololive looks impossible every day. But a rerun that isn't impossible but possible and did it. The good old Vacation Lane, also known as the Dead or Alive collab. The obtainable characters were interesting, but for me the best part about this event was the lobby music. Unfortunately, it is copyrighted, but think of the most Jamaican beach music and it will sound like that. The collab went to get a whopping 87 million RMB, which is mostly why it got a rerun, and with the rerun including 2 more characters, it brings the total roster of obtainable characters to 9. Azur Anthem, without any arguments, is Azur Lane's worst ever collab, making only 40 million RMB. While revenue wise this was okay, but in terms of the player base, it was chaos. The main problem was the devs. Being too overprotective with the idols, such as not letting us oath them normally, is one of the examples. This was the first time the developers forgot what Azur Lane was about. When you have a fan service game, trying to add pure innocent idol stuff isn't going to work at all. Thankfully though, they've realized that with the 2 collabs of the idol master being Gridman and Senran Kagura. Hopefully our next collab will be very good and fan service.